Good evening to all. My name is Keshav and today I am going to teach you about the nervous system. There are three main parts of the nervous system. So our topic is nervous system. Nervous system. So there are three main parts of the nervous system. The number one is brain. Brain is the main part of our body and the nervous system. The second is spinal cord. And the third one, are nerves. Nerves are the nerves is we are talking about the nerves. That's why the name is nervous system. So now let me tell you about these by helping of a diagram. If you will see here, like, let me make the diagram. Here, if this is a human body, so this is the main part which is brain. The next main part are tell, that is spinal cord, that is started from the medulla part of the brain to the end of the spine. The another name of the spine is vertebrae column. So this is spinal cord. So which type of bone protects the spinal cord? The vertebral column. The second name of the spine is vertebral column. Vertebral column protects the spinal cord. There are many nerves who are joined from the spinal cord, so these are the nerves. So I think you had understand my concept. So the main thing we are talking about is the nerves. So there are three main nerves in our body. Let me tell you. This is nerve. Nerve. There are three main types of nerves. Which one of them is sensory nerve? Second one is motor nerves. And the third one is mixed nerve. So these are the three. These are the three main types of nerves. So what is the sensory nerves? Sensory nerve are the nerves that carry information from the sense organs or the different parts of a body to brain. So what's the motor nerves? The motor nerves are that nerves that collect the information from the brain and take it to the main parts and the normal parts of our body to make them move or think or do anything. And the mixed nerve are the nerves that perform the both activities. Mixed nerves perform the both activities. Then Then our next is the brain. So the brain, the diagram of the brain, I'm not good in diagram, but I'm making, but still I am making. So this main part of the brain is called cerebrum. Cerebrum. So the next part is cerebellum, and the third is medulla. So cerebrum is the main part that is of our brain that is responsible for thinking. Cerebellum and medulla is responsible for. Sorry, cerebellum is responsible for uh, the muscles of involuntary muscles of our body, and medulla is also called the brain stem because it connects the vertebral column means what spinal cord and what not vertebral column spinal cord to the brain. Without the medulla we can't do anything, because if you have to send the message towards the brain, so you need from your body, so you need spinal cord. First you need nerves. Of the nerves you have to need spinal cord. After the spinal cord you have to need medulla that will connect it from the brain, and then medulla will spinal cord will tell the brain what's the matter, and after that brain will process and tell you that what you have to do. So this is the main, and this I had tell you about the spinal cord. So our next is, if you are doing if you are doing about the nerves, so we have to understand about also the reflex section. So what's the reflex section now? You can see here what's the reflex section. Reflex The reflex actions are those actions, mm, uh, those who are automatic and they are carried out by our spinal cord. The messages of the reflex action didn't go to the brain. The spinal cord interprets that and answer that to do what you have to do. So if we, for example, if you are touching a hot pan, uh, so if you are touching and it's too hot, so it's hurting your finger, hurting your finger. So the sensory nerves will collect the information to the spinal cord. So spinal cord will doesn't send these informations to towards the brain, because brain will collect it, then interpret it, and after that it will process, and after that in between that your finger will be burned. So that's why the spinal cord spinal cord will interpret that and tells them to, so please move your finger from the pen, otherwise your finger will be burned out. Let me tell you with the help of diagram. This is your finger. If this is your finger, the finger is touching the hot pan. The sensory nerves of this area collect the information and put it towards the spinal cord. Spinal cord didn't send this to the brain. It interprets and said move out the. That's why if you are touching, so that's you do like that, and after that you do. So that's the reflex action. After it, no, there are many things in this chapter, but the video will be too long, so that's why I will explain the concept of that in next video. For that, like this video, subscribe my channel, and thank you for watching.